Okay, we have progressive build today. You are going to need a variety of weights. I would say more on the heavy end. We're going to get a quick warm up. Go ahead and bring those hands up overhead. We are reaching towards that ceiling, stretching. We're going to drop that right arm, extend that left arm overhead. Bring it back to center. Drop that right arm, extend. Getting into that side body, back to center. Right arm drops, left arm reaches. Back to center, left arm drops, right arm reaches, back to center. We're going to get into some big arm circles. Good. Go ahead and drop it over, allowing that back side to get that stretch. Go ahead and take it into that walkout. So we're in that high plank position. Leg steps forward. We're dropping into that stretch. Drop through those hips. Feel that stretch. Lift those hips. We open it up. We're going to get a couple wrist circles at the top, looking through those fingertips to that ceiling, back to high plank. Opposite foot steps forward. We're going to sink into that stretch, opening up, dropping those hips. Shift those hips up. We open up through that chest, couple wrist circles at the top. Back to high plank. One more each side. Right or left foot steps forward, or that right, whichever one you choose first. Reach and extend, couple wrist circles, bring it down, back to high plank, opposite foot, drop through those hips, feel that stretch, lift those hips up, open it up, couple wrist circles, good, back to high plank. We're gonna walk it in, again, allowing that head to hang one more time, dropping, getting into the stretch of that back side. We are going to roll it up. We're going to widen that stance. We're going to reach. Getting into those inner thighs a little bit. We reach. Back to center. Reach. Center. Go ahead and drop it over in that wide stance. Soft bend through those legs. We're just going to alternate that side to side for 4. And up. Good. All right. So again, I would find more of the heavy range of that weight today. It is going to be more of a lift day for a Friday, which feels weird. So we are going 4 30-second exercises to start. We are doing all right side for those first 2 minutes. Then we're going to transfer that weight to that left side. We're doing left side for 30 seconds, those 4 exercises. Then we are going to finish with a 45-second combined, okay? So first one, we're going to have a loaded dumbbell, and we're just doing a reverse lunge. So we're doing reverse lunge right. Then from there, you're going to step into center. We have a shoulder press, right. Then you're going to lower it. We go into a curtsy, right. And then we have that bent over row, right. Okay. So 30 seconds, right side starts. Ready? And go. Right side starts. We're doing that loaded reverse lunge. Loaded at that shoulder, we reverse lunge. We step to center. Remember, on that reverse lunge, you have those tracks. Step it back. As that dumbbell is loaded at that shoulder, it's not resting on that shoulder. It's up. From here, we're going to step it to center. Step it to center. We go into that shoulder press. right side, press, press. So we only have 2 rounds of this 30 seconds. Then we go into that 45 seconds combined. So find that weight that is going to challenge you in those reps today. And drop it. We're going to step back into that curtsy. Step to center, curtsy. Quick step to center. That foot doesn't even have to ground. Then we step back into that curtsy. Curtsy it, step to center. Good. From here, we're going into that reverse or that bent over row and switch. So we have that bent over row. You can even be in that staggered stance. Good. Row it. Row on that row. You are driving that dumbbell to that hip. Drive it. Drive. Good. Slow and controlled on that lower. 3, 2, 1, and stop. You have 15 seconds. We are loading it to that left side, and we are going into those, doing all those exercises left. Ready? Reverse lunge, and go. So you have a slightly front-loaded weight, not resting at your shoulder. We are stepping it back into that reverse lunge. Left leg steps back, comes to center. So again, slightly front loaded, stepping it back to center, back to center. Good. From here, we go into that shoulder press. And switch, step to center. We go into that shoulder press for 30 seconds. That shoulder press. Feel that burn through that lift. All the way up overhead. We lower, up overhead. We lower. Good. And curtsy. So we step into that curtsy to the top. Curtsy. Top. Good. Keeping those eyes forward. That dumbbell is dropping right next to that front leg. Curtsy to stand. Good. Curtsy to stand. From here, we go to that bent over row and switch. You can be in that kickstand, allowing that stability to happen through that single leg. Row it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. All the way to the top. Squeeze. Squeeze. Nice job, you guys. 5 seconds. And stop. All right, we are loading up 2 dumbbells. You have 15 seconds. We are going 45 seconds of that alternating reverse lunge. Dumbbells are going to be hanging at those sides. Ready? And go. So we step it back. Reverse lunge right. Reverse lunge left. So now we are taking those 30-second isolation, right side, left side, and bringing it together for these 45 seconds. Step it back, get low. Eyes stay forward. You can have that slight hinge as you step it back, making sure those feet stay on those different tracks. Good. And switch, load those dumbbells to that shoulder. We do a chest press together. We go right. We go chest press. We go left. So together, to right side, together, to left, good. Making sure you keep those dumbbells loaded at those shoulders. Making sure that belly button stays pulled in. You're pulling that belly button in as you're pressing that weight up. Nice job. 45 seconds. From here, we're going into that alternating curtsy. Dumbbells go to hang and switch. Dumbbells go to hang. We curtsy, step to center, curtsy, step to center. Nice job. We curtsy, step it back. Those dumbbells straddle that front leg. Nice job. From here, we are going a bent over row, then we drop right. Then we go bent row, drop left, and switch. So we row it up. We drop right. We double row. We drop left. We row. Drop right. Row. Squeeze at the top. Drop left. Release. Squeeze. Right. Release. Squeeze. Left. Staying in that hold at the top. You're getting that pinch through that back side. Through those shoulder blades, you're pinching, releasing, right. Release, pinch, drop left, 5 seconds. And stop. Nice job, dumbbells down. All right, we are going to 4 new exercises, starting again on that right side. So our first one, we just have a snatch, okay? So we're dropping that dumbbell, we're pressing it overhead. We drop, we press it overhead. From there, dumbbell stays in that right hand. We're stepping out with that left foot. So we step it out. We rack it to the shoulder. Step it out. Rack it. Then we're going into a curl. From there, we're going to go into a kickstand, okay, that RDL. So we're starting with that snatch. Ready? And go. So we snatch it up overhead. We lower. We snatch. We lower. Good. Core stays engaged. Total body's activated here in this 30 seconds. Drop. Snatch. Drop it. Snatch. Nice job. And switch. So we step out, squat. We load to that shoulder. Step it out, squat. Load it. So you're going to curl it to that shoulder as you step together. Then we step back out for that squat. Good. Curl it to that shoulder. Drop. Eyes stay forward. And switch. We have that full bicep curl. Again, that dumbbell should feel challenging within those reps. Nice job. Elbows pinned, curling it all the way. From here, we're going into that kickstand and switch. Right leg, kickstands. We're activating through that left glute, that left hamstring. 80% of that weight is in that left leg. Core is staying pulled in. Shoulders are staying square to that mat. Drop it. Squeeze on that lift. We're not taking one single rep off. and stop. Dumbbell down. You have 15 seconds. We move to that left side. Ready? And go. So we snatch, we lower, snatch. So I have that neutral snatch this morning where I'm getting that curl press overhead. Good. Core is engaged. Every single rep. Core. Think core. Up overhead. 5 seconds. And release. So we step out, squat left. We're going to curl it to that shoulder. Step out, squat. Curl. Keep those eyes forward. Get low in that squat. Good. From here, we go to that single bicep curl. That bicep is getting fatigued through those first 230s and switch. We curl it. Release. Curl. All the way up. Elbow is pinned at that side. We rotate that dumbbell to the top. From here, we go to that kickstand and switch. Left leg is kickstand. We drop over. We shift those hips back. Shift it back to the top. Good. Keeping those shoulders slightly rolled back. That core is pulled in. Every time we drop, we're getting our focus through that back side to lift us back up. Squeeze. Drop it. Squeeze. And stop. All right, 15 seconds. We are starting with those alternating snatches for 45 seconds. Ready? And go. So we snatch right. We lower, we switch, we snatch left. Lower, switch, snatch right. Good. Lower that butt. Keep that butt low. Keep those eyes forward. Use those legs to power yourself up and overhead. Good. Up, overhead, drop, switch. Good. 45 seconds. From here, we have a double dumbbell in that hand. We go to that alternating step out and switch. So dumbbell, we step it out, drop. We curl to the top. Step, drop, curl. You are holding the dumbbell by the heads of that weight. We drop that butt. Keep those eyes forward. Drop. Get low into that squat. Curl it to the center. Open it up. Good. Drop it. 10 seconds. From here, we are going to grab double dumbbells and you're going into that bicep curl. In 3, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells. We are going into that front loaded curl and go. So we curl it. We lower. We're staying in that bicep. Notice I'm not allowing those dumbbells to touch my thighs or drop to the sides. Staying front loaded in that curl. Good. All the way up. We lower. Nice job. 45 seconds. From here, we are going to grab that single heavy dumbbell and we're going to finish out with 45 seconds of a good morning. In 3, 2, 1. Grab that heavy dumbbell. It can go right behind, resting on the back of those shoulders. We drop over for that good morning. We lift, squeezing, drop over, squeeze to the top. Again, not taking one single rep off. We squeeze, core's engaged, squeeze all the way to the top. You're gonna start to feel that shake. Drop, nice flat back, soft bend through those legs. Squeeze, 5 seconds. And release. Great job, you guys. All right, quick drink. We have a third and final group to get through. Again, same format. 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left, and then we combine for 45. First one, we are staying wide in that stance. We are opening up to that side lunge. So you're just right here in that side lunge for 30 seconds. From here, we go to an upright row, right side. Then we have an RDL swing, and then we bring it into that march. Swing it over, march it. Modification on that one. If that struggle is through that swing, you're just gonna stay in that march with that slight kickback. March, slight kickback if you're not getting that swing. Then we have just that farmer's carry. Oh, no, just kidding. Then we have that crossbody curl. Farmer's carry is coming in that 45 seconds. All right, starting with that side lunge. Ready? And go. You are wide. We drop open. So you're shifting that hip back, sitting into that left leg, getting that stretch, that work through that right inner thigh. That dumbbell, notice, is staying in the center of that body. We drop, bring it to center, drop, bring it to center, coming upright. We have that upright row, right side. Again, on this upright row, we lead with that elbow, drive it up, we lower, drive, good, lower. 30 seconds. From here, we're going into that RDL swing to that march and switch. So we swing it. We come up, we knee drive march. We swing, up, march, allowing that core to stabilize, that lower body to stabilize, focusing on something out in front of you on that floor. Lower and drive, and we switch. We are getting that cross-body curl. Right side. So notice that dumbbell, head of that dumbbell is coming all the way across that body, hitting that shoulder, releasing all the way back down. Hit that shoulder, release. 5 seconds. And stop. 15 seconds, we switch sides. Now we're stepping out wide and we're dropping into that right lunge, working that left inner thigh. Ready? And go. So we drop back to center. Shift those hips back. Get into that side lunge. Back to center. Drop it open, back to center. Making sure you get that shift with those hips. We push that butt back. We are finding that stretch through that inner thigh of that opposite leg. And switch. We come up for an upright row. We drop. drive it up. We lower, leading with that elbow, all the way up. We lower. Good. Drive to the top, lower. 5 seconds, we go to that swing to knee drive and switch. So left leg swings. We come up, we get that knee drive left. I'm going to demonstrate from the side. We swing, focusing on something out in front of you, slow and controlled. Ooh, it's okay to feel wobbly. We're stabilizing through that body, through that core. We drop it. We drive, slow and controlled. And switch, cross body curl. Coming to that shoulder, we're curling all the way across that body. Hit that shoulder, release across that body. Good. Stay with it. 5 seconds. And stop. Nice job. All right, so for 45 seconds, you're gonna have one single heavy dumbbell. You're staying wide. We're doing a right side lunge, center switch, left, center switch. Ready? And go. So we side lunge. Switch that dumbbell in the center. We're alternating. Dumbbell stays neutral in the center of that body. We shift those hips, shift that weight to allow that dumbbell to drop. Center, drop. Good. Eyes stay forward. Focus on that shift of those hips, that inner thigh. Nice job. From here, we're grabbing that second dumbbell. We're going into upright rows and switch. Grab that second dumbbell. We are going into upright rows. Drive it up. We lower. We drive up. We lower. Good. Focusing on the strength component of that lift. That dumbbell should feel challenging. Drive with those elbows up. Slow on that release. Drive it up. Good. Drive. From here, we're going into that farmer's carry march in 5 seconds. You may need to switch out heavier dumbbells and switch. So heavier dumbbells, farmer's carry march, 45 seconds. Dumbbells are off that body, in that hold, and we're just alternating that knee drive march. Allowing that core to stabilize through that march. Squeeze. Every time that knee drives, you squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Dumbbells stay in that carry. Do not allow them to rest on the side of that body. 3, 2, 1, and cross body curls. May need to swap out weights again. So we curl right. We curl left. Nice job. Curl right. Curl left. We're here for 45 seconds to finish out. Hitting that opposite shoulder. We release. Shoulder. Release. Good. Feeling strong in the heavy of those weights this morning. Nice job. 10 seconds. Stay with it. All the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, that is progressive build today, you guys. Nice job. Way to show up on a Friday. Have a good day. Bye.